Good morning, everyone. This is the day 4, lecture number 4 for the subject switchgear and protection. In the previous lecture number 3, day 3, we had discussed in switchgear and protection subject regarding the basic relays. The basic relays, there are two basic principles involved for the operation of relay. Those are known as electromagnetic attraction, and the second principle is electromagnetic induction. So after that, we had discussed in detail regarding the electromagnetic attraction relays. We had categorized the electromagnetic attraction relays as attracted armature type relay, solenoid type relay, balanced beam type relay. So after discussing all the electromagnetic attraction relays, we just introduce the electromagnetic induction relays. Okay? The basic principle for electromagnetic induction relay is the principle which is involved in the working of induction motor. So from this principle, we can guess regarding electromagnetic induction relay works on AC supply only, whereas electromagnetic type attraction relay works on AC supply as well as DC supply. Okay. Induction motor works only on AC supply because it involves the electromagnetic induction principle. So today in this lecture, I am going to introduce one more category of relay, that is functional relays. So we will elaborate the electromagnetic induction relays categories in the broader way. So let's start with today's lecture. So starting with the first para, most of the relays in service on power system today operate on the principle of electromagnetic induction or electromagnetic attraction. जितनी भी रिलेज हैं हमारी पावर सिस्टम में राइट नाउ दे मोस्टली वर्क्स ऑन बोथ दिस प्रिंसिपल नेम्ड एज इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक अट्रैक्शन एंड इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक इंडक्शन. So regardless of the principle involved, relays are generally classified to the function they are called upon to perform in the protection of electric power circuit. So regardless of their principle, whether it is electromagnetic attraction or electromagnetic induction, relays, we will decide the which relay is best suited. That depends on the protection of the electric power circuit, whether we are employing it for transformer or alternator or electrical power circuit. Depending on the protection purpose to whom which we are connected across the relay, we will decide which relay is best suited to it. For look at this second para. For example, a relay which recognizes overcurrent in a circuit that is generally greater than which can be tolerated and initiates corrective measure is known as overcurrent relay irrespective of the relay design. Similarly, an overvoltage relay is one which recognizes overvoltage in a circuit and initiates the corrective measures known as overvoltage relay. We have started our journey with the concept of the relay that it operates on the two basic principles named as electromagnetic attraction and electromagnetic induction. So today we are discussing regarding the depending on the protective circuit, depending on the protection, we may distinguish relays as overcurrent relay and overvoltage relay. Although in the third para, although there are several types of special function relays, only the following types will be discussed in this note. So the first one is induction type overcurrent relay. Second one is induction type reverse power relay. Third one is distance relay. Fourth is differential relay. Fifth is translate scheme. So these are the few important types which we are going to discuss in detail, as well as they are in your syllabus also. So we are discussing regarding the first category, that is induction type overcurrent relay non-directional. ठीक है. Here you must focus on the term non-directional. Non-directional means relay can sense the fault in the forward direction as well as it sense the fault in the reverse direction. ठीक है. So this type of relay works on the induction principle and initiates. ठीक है. नॉन डायरेक्शनल का मीनिंग है कि नॉन डायरेक्शनल का मीनिंग है कि ये जो रिले है ये फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में भी काम करती है और हमारी बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में भी काम करती है. अगर फॉरवर्ड की तरफ फॉल्ट आ जाए तब भी काम करेगी, अगर बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन की तरफ फॉल्ट आ जाए तब भी काम करेगी. So in the forward as well as backward direction, this type of relay can work. Whereas directional relay operates on only one direction, non-direction relays operates on either direction. So this type of relay works on the induction principle. Okay, this is the induction type relay and initiates corrective measures when current in the circuit exceeds the predetermined value. The actuating source is a current in the circuit supplied to the relay from a current transformer. These relays are used on AC circuits only and can operate for fault current flow in either direction. जो हमारी रिले होती है that is connected across the circuit breaker. ठीक है. Relay just closes the trip circuit of the circuit breaker so that the contacts of the circuit breaker get open and the faulty section get removed from the healthy portion, or faulty equipment or faulty electrical circuit whichever may be get removed from the healthy circuit. So रिले हमेशा सर्किट ब्रेकर के पैरेलल में यूज होती है. रिले क्या करती है, रिले ट्रिप सर्किट को क्लोज करती है विच इन फर्दर क्लोजेस और ओपन द कॉन्टैक्ट्स ऑफ द सर्किट ब्रेकर. Circuit breaker is connected across the faulty section or the equipment which is to be protected. When we proceed further, we have to decide where is the current transformer. In the first lecture, we had discussed regarding the current transformer works as a sensor. It senses the value of the current or voltage whichever changes. Okay. So this is the basic constructional details of a uh, this is the basic constructional details for a induction type overcurrent relay non-directional. ठीक है. Here we can see that its construction. At the top end there is a plug setting multiplier. So at the top end there is a plug setting multiplier. So there are 7 wires which can be taken place out of it. ठीक है. प्लग सेटिंग मल्टीप्लायर का काम रहता है कि ये करंट की वैल्यूज को सेट करता है कि रिले ने कितनी वैल्यू में ऑपरेट करना है. लाइक इट कैन बी 100 एम्पियर, 50 एम्पियर, 75 एम्पियर्स, 200 एम्पियर्स. कितनी वैल्यू में रिले हमारी सेंस करेगी और हमारे ट्रिप सर्किट के कॉन्टेक्ट को क्लोज करेगी, उस वैल्यू को जो चीज सेंस करेगी दैट इज दिस multiplier setting, plug setting multiplier. Here you can see electromagnet first, and in the below bottom is the electromagnetic second. This is the upper electromagnet, this is the lower electromagnet. Primary winding as well as secondary winding is connected across the upper electromagnet. ठीक है. Primary winding, the outputs of the primary winding, one output is fed to the current transformer, output of the current transformer. Second current transformer is connected to the plug setting multiplier. ठीक है. करंट ट्रांसफार्मर की प्राइमरी, लेट अस सपोज हमने किसी फेज को प्रोटेक्ट करना है, करंट ट्रांसफार्मर की प्राइमरी उस फेज को कनेक्ट होगी. ठीक है. पावर सिस्टम के उस फेज को कनेक्ट होगी. और करंट ट्रांसफार्मर की जो सेकेंडरी है, दिस इज करंट ट्रांसफार्मर सेकेंडरी. One terminal is connected across primary of electromagnets. Second terminal is connected across plug setting multiplier. So secondary winding is also connected to the primary electromagnet, upper part of electromagnet, but the output terminal of secondary winding is connected in series across the lower electromagnet. Okay. So this is a aluminum frame disc. This disc will shift to a certain angle. When it rotates, it closes its contacts. It closes this contact. Okay. So how disk will rotate? There are two types of torques that disk will experience. One is known as the restraining torque and another one is known as the driving torque. Restraining torque वो टॉर्क है जो डिस्क को अपनी स्टेशनरी पोजीशन में होल्ड करके रखती है. ड्राइविंग टॉर्क वो है जो डिस्क को शिफ्ट करती है एट एन पर्टिकुलर एंगल सो दैट ट्रिप सर्किट गेट क्लोज. ठीक है. सो जो हमारी under normal operating condition we can say that restraining torque is equals to the driving torque. When any fault occurs, the value of current increases. Under that condition, the driving torque becomes more than the restraining torque and the disc will rotate, making its contact close. Under normal operating conditions, the restraining torque developed by the spring action is smaller than the driving torque, so the disc will not rotate. So this is all regarding how the relay will operate. Induction type, overcurrent relay, non-directional will operate. Thank you guys.